Since 1924, Milwaukee Power Tool has enjoyed a reputation of making professional, heavy-duty tools and accessories. In the last few years, they've been researching and developing a new category of outdoor power tool equipment, and they refer to it as OPE, outdoor power tool equipment. When I first learned about OPE tools, my response was, yeah, that actually kind of makes a lot of sense. You see, not every homeowner or do-it-yourselfer is a pro contractor. I get that. But every pro contractor is a DIYer, is a do-it-yourselfer when they work in their own homes. And what I mean by that is, I'm a carpenter and I often tackle electrical, roofing, tiling, painting, and landscaping on my own house and my parents' house. So to me, it makes sense to be able to utilize that same battery platform that you use on the job site as well as at home. So we took a really close look at the Milwaukee M18 fuel hedge trimmer. It's their 2726-21 HD. And it's going to be offered as a bare tool as well as kitted. Kitted, it comes as a M18 fuel brushless hedge trimmer. It also comes with a 9.0 amp hour battery, a multi-voltage rapid charger, and then as well as a bare tool option. So M18 volt compatible. That's the real story that I want to talk about. Milwaukee is releasing 3 18 volt tools actually, OPE tools, a leaf blower, which I use for sawdust on the job sites, hedge trimmer, and string trimmer. All 3 of these tools will operate on the M18 volt system. And that's the real story. While any 18 volt battery will work, M18 battery will work with these OPE tools, you'll really see the best performance when you combine it with their 9.0 amp hour battery. Look, we're a huge fan of tool companies, not just Milwaukee, but Makita, all the tool companies that are investing in their current 18 volt platforms. Let's talk a little bit about the crank mechanism. What makes this thing crank? A tool's longevity and power is dependent on many things, but there is no dispute that the powertrain, or in this case, the crank mechanism, is key to the delivery of power. The Milwaukee hedge trimmer uses a crank mechanism that is similar to the sawzall mechanism. This crank mechanism provides increased durability and has an all-metal gear case enclosure, which protects that critical gear drive system from abuse. So the question is this tool powerful enough to do the job? It's a cordless trimmer, right? Well, according to the folks in Milwaukee, the M18 hedge trimmer has the power to cut 3/4 inch thick branches, as well as run 2 hours of runtime per charge. So to test this claim, we used the trimmer to trim some branches around our shop. And it definitely cut. In fact, it sliced through 3/4 inch branches. We also brought it here on the shop with a little bit of an endurance test or a durability test, and we cut 3/4 inch dowels. Chose 3/4 inch hardwood dowels, and we did that for 2 reasons, because they're a lot harder than 3/4 inch branches. And we thought it was a good way to demonstrate how strong the trimmer would be, as well as to see if we could bog it down or stall it. Well, the bottom line is we couldn't stall it, it cut. The Milwaukee hedge trimmer cut the 3/8 inch dowels, and it uses kind of a sawing action, and the harder I pressed, the faster they cut them. It didn't slice through it like it does with wet, green kind of living branches, but it cut them really well. Hedge trimmers need to be well balanced and allow the user the control needed to shape and contour, right? Well, Milwaukee designed this hedge trimmer to have a balanced handle placement as well as weight distribution. And we noticed that with the 9 amp hour battery inserted into the trimmer and placed on a level ground, this trimmer sat perfectly level. And I like that because it kept the blades, the shear blades, from touching the ground and getting dirty and damaged, which ultimately the grittiness is going to cause dulling. Out of the box, the hedge trimmer, the shears on the hedge trimmer were sharp, and I mean really sharp. The blade itself, the working blade, is 24 inches long, and it has a blade tip guard, which prevents the trimmer shears from damaging property if you come in contact. I want to talk to you about the handle design. The handle on the hedge trimmer is definitely worth noting. We felt that the handle was well placed and situated, similar to that of a chainsaw. And what I mean by that is the trigger handle is designed in a neutral grip, this way, while the stabilizer handle is a pronated grip. That handle orientation is a comfortable grip for operation, and in my opinion, the most comfortable grip for controlling a tool. We found the Hedge trimmer comfortable, easy to use, and effective at trimming hedges. At 10.9 pounds though, it is not a one-handed tool. You know, maybe overhead, but certainly not outreaching. The trigger handle is rubberized and large enough to accommodate gloved operation. The trigger itself is oversized and easy to operate. And there's an ambidextrous safety switch. They call it a lock-off button. Easy to operate. The trigger is on or off. It's not variable speed. And what I really liked about the trigger is when you release the trigger, those shears stop instantly. And similar to a chainsaw, there is a heavy-duty plastic safety guard, which is located right in front of that front stabilizer handle. And I like that because if your hands are slippery, sweaty, and they slip off towards that trimmer shear mechanism, that guard's going to protect you from getting cut and hurt. Lastly, it comes with a heavy-duty plastic storage guard or sheath that is supplied for storage and transport. So my final thoughts on this. This trimmer is durable, powerful, and well-designed. Simple as that. On the outside, it's a no-frills tool, while on the inside, you have the performance of a well-proven and highly engineered sawzall mechanism working for you. To quote my buddy Drew, you don't see other cordless outdoor power equipment with this beast of a mechanism. Guys, I just want to kind of end with saying, from landscaping professionals to trade professionals, the real story is that tool manufacturers are now making a huge effort to offer trade-focused solutions, offering us the opportunity to get more jobs done on one battery system. I also wanted to end this video with a pun on the Milwaukee Hedge trimmers, but I guess I really don't know enough about their cutting-edge technology. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Just click that button right below, right there, and we'll see you at the next tool review. Take care.